Hello students, in our first video we saw the questions in icebreakers. Now we directly start our poem 2.1 Song of the Open Road. This poem is written by one of the famous American poet Walt Whitman. Now we see the introduction of our poet. Our textbook and see on the page number 94. Walt Whitman 1819 to 1892. Walt Whitman was an American poet, essayist and journalist. Whitman is among the most influential poets in American canon and is often called the father of free verse. Now see, here word is coming free verse. What is mean by verse? Verse mean a poem, and free verse means what? Free verse means a poem write without using any rhyming words or rhyming scheme. Poet does not follow any meters of the poem. That's why this types of the poem called as a free verse. And our poet Walt Whitman start to write such a poem. That's why he is called father of free verse. He grew up in Huntington in a family with difficult economic status. His major work, Leaves of Grass, was published in July 1855. His O Captain, My Captain, a poem written on the death of Abraham Lincoln, is widely popular. Abraham Lincoln was a ex-president of America, and our poet Walt Whitman is one of the follower of Abraham Lincoln. After the death of the Abraham Lincoln, he write down one poem, "O Captain, My Captain." This poem is become a very popular in America. The section 1 of Song of the Open Road from Leaves of Grass is a beautiful blend of self-awareness, free will and tenderness of heart. It gives us poet's realization that along the journey of life, one will face a test of wisdom which is not tested in any school or university. A road is something everyone uses, whether rich or poor, and it forces all levels of people to associate with one another. The road signifies mobility. One can take the road as a point to start or toward something new. Whitman talks about the people and places. He argues against staying in one place for too long, although the hospitality may be true. Okay students, now see the poem Song of the Open Road. This is a title of our poem. See the first stanza on the page number 94. Afoot and light-hearted I take to the open road. Healthy, free, the world before me. The long brown path before me, leading wherever I choose. This is our first stanza. Now we see what the poet is telling. Afoot and light-hearted I take the open road. This is our first line. The poet is going out on the open road on a foot. He walking alone light-hearted. It means that he happy and free on the open road. This poem is an expression of happiness. Poet's journey is the journey of a life. It indicates that he is happy in his life's journey. Okay, from first stanza, in a first line, throughout the first line, we come to know he start his journey, and he said that is a journey of a life. And from this line, we come to know he is a happy in his life, in his journey of life. Now see the second line, healthy, free, the world before me. See how is the world in the front of the poet? It is a healthy and free world. He said it is a healthy and free world before me. The world healthy shows us the positiveness in a poet's mind. The world is a healthy as well as free for the poet. So freely he enjoy his journey of life. He say, I enjoy my life's journey. The journey of life he freely enjoy. He enjoy his freedom. Because why? He positively look toward the life. He positively think about the life. He also have a lots of problem in his life, but he never give up. He positively think and enjoy his life freely and openly. Now see the third line of our first stanza. The long brown path before me, leading wherever I choose. He said the path means the road in front of the poet is a long. As the poet tell, it is that freely he is walking on the road. It means here he speaks about the freedom. He feels in his journey. He talks about freedom. He talks about joy. He talks about positiveness. And he say, choice is mine. If I choose right path, then definitely I will become a successful. So it is depend on me. It's depend on my choice which path I am going to choose. He said, the God give me this beautiful life. Now it is my responsibility to choose correct way in my life. Why he say it's his own responsibility? Because he says he have a freedom to choose whatever he want to choose. Okay, now shall I turn toward the second stanza? See the second stanza. Hence I forth, I ask not good fortune. I myself, I am a good fortune. Henceforth I whimper no more, postpone no more, need nothing. Done with indoor complaints, libraries and quarrels, criticism. Strong and content I travel the open road, the earth that is a sufficient. Okay, this is our second stanza. Now see what the poet is telling here. Henceforth I ask not good fortune, I myself, I am good fortune. This is our first line of second stanza. According to the poet, he himself is the maker of his future, and according to him, his fortune is good, so he doesn't have to ask or pray for a good fortune or a good luck. He said, I have everything. Everything good is in my life. The maker of my life, it means God, give me everything. God give me this beautiful life. So there is no need to I pray to God for my good luck or for my good fortune. Already God give me this beautiful life. See the second line, henceforth I whimper no more, postpone no more, need nothing. What does it mean by this line? Henceforth I whimper. See the meaning of the whimper? It is given in our glossary also. Whimpers means make a series of low, weak, sad cries, especially with a fear and pain. Understand? As we saw in the questions in icebreaker, that in the journey everybody has to face problem, difficulties, isn't it? We ourselves have to overcome those problems. Our poet also faced many problems in a journey of a life, but he never give up. Means he never cry in his life. He never more about his life. Though there are lots of problems, troubles and difficulties poet also face in his life. But at that condition also he said, I am happy with my life. This is a beautiful life God gifted me. So the problems which come in my life, I have to face and fight with them. If I face and fight with a problem, then one day surely I am become a winner. So don't cry, don't give up in your life. If you have a problem, then face it. Once you face a problem, then you got a solution also on it. His journey means the journey of a life. Journey means, what is meant by journey? Journey means our life. Further he tells us that need nothing. The poet need nothing. His Lord, it indicates the satisfaction in his life. He is satisfied in his life. Why he needs nothing? Because he is satisfied what he have. The satisfaction is the most important thing for our happiness. Once we become satisfied, then happiness come in our life. Without satisfaction, we can't be happy in our life. Now, turn toward the next line. Done with indoor complaints, libraries, querulous criticism. See the word querulous, the meaning in the glossary. See what is the meaning of querulous? Mean complaining or showing that one is irritated. Now see what is the line? Done with indoor complaints, libraries, querulous criticism. The poet is no longer willing to be inside the four walls. It means that he wants to go out. He wants to go to travel on the open road. He does not bother of the other people. Criticism, it means that he is never pay attention toward the other people. He likes to be independent. Understand this much? Now see the last line of our stanza. Strong and content, I travel to the open road. See, how is the poet? The poet judge himself how he is. He is strong as well as content. He is satisfied in his life. He is strong enough to face his life, and with satisfaction he travel on the open road. Okay? Do you understand the second stanza? Now we will turn toward the third one. The earth that is sufficient. I do not want the constellation any nearer. I know they are very well where they are. I know they suffice for those who belong to them. Okay, this is our third stanza. See the first line, the earth, that is a sufficient. The poet here is telling that the earth is sufficient for him. As the poet tells us in the above line, that need nothing, he needs nothing. It means that really he is satisfied in his life. So he is telling that earth is sufficient for him. See the next line, I do not want the constellation any nearer. I know they are very well where they are. See the word constellation. Constellation means arrangement of stars as seen from the earth. But what do the word stand for in our poem? See the word in the glossary. Constellation is mean fate, destiny, or influential group of people. I do not want the constellation any nearer. The poet doesn't want to be closer to the other people. He wants to separate himself from others. According to him, they are fine where they are, and he is happy where he is. He says, I don't want to go close to anyone. He wants to be separate from the other peoples because he don't want to lose his freedom. He enjoy his journey with the freedom. And that's why he say, they are happy where they are, and I am also happy in my life. I enjoy my journey. I enjoy my life on the open road. Open road means what? In the freedom. Open roads. These open words also indicate the freedom. He enjoy the freedom of his life. He have a choice to do whatever he want to do. Now see the next line. I know they suffice for those who belong to them. See the word suffice. Suffice means sufficient. According to the poet, the other people are sufficient for those who belong to them. The poet himself is self-sufficient, and he wants to remain free from the others. He wants to be in each and every stanza. He stress on the freedom. He say, I want to remain free from the other people. Now see the last stanza. Still here I carry my old delicious burdens. I carry them, men and women. I carry them with me wherever I go. Once again I read this stanza. Still here I carry my old delicious burdens. I carry them, men and women. I carry them with me wherever I go. I swear it is impossible for me to get rid of them. I am filled with them and I feel with them in return. The poet don't want to get rid of their memories, because really these memories are sweet memories. Poet's life become meaningful because of those people, and in return he feels themselves. Here the poet want to tell us that he accepts his life however it is. He is fully satisfied in his life. In this way, our poet Walt Whitman expressed his ability to control his life. According to him, as you start to walk on the open road, you can choose your own path, your own ways to live your life independently. Okay? In this way, our first poem took 2.1 Song of the Open Road we finished here. Thank you.